Is this guy... Can we talk to him more? Let's talk more about your medicines. My medicine? I can't think of a thing to say about it, about how nice it is to see you. Nothing but blue skies over here, beautiful. Be real with me, Matthew. Baby, I'm as real as the setting sun. He sighs heavily through his plastic grin. All right, beautiful. All right. Clutching his cigarello tensely between his fingers, he reaches up into his hair. With a faint click, he removes the chip. His expression goes slack and his shoulders slump. Matthew struggles to maintain eye contact as a slow tide of melancholy washes over his face. Hi, Stubtoe Williams. Here we are. What the fuck are you doing? He mumbles a reply. You would too. He lifts his head and looks you in the eye, tentatively but with a certain conviction. I know what people think. Some people like Ambrose don't look down on me, but everyone else, I just want them to leave me alone. I want to be left alone, okay? Alright. Thanks for being real with me. Thanks, Stubtoe Williams. He gives you a shy nod. There's a deep recognition in his eyes. I know what I'm doing. I'm going back now. Matthew reaches up into his hair. There's a faint click as he snaps a BTL back into its data jack. His back ripples as he pulls himself upright, and his face transforms with a sudden surge of feeling. Stubtoe Williams! That was real. I mean, real beautiful. You've got some chops on you. Whew! He adjusts his tie with exaggerated gusto. You know, something I think about, may I tell you? It's going to blow your socks off. Sure. You're a peach, beautiful. So let's get real. Really real. Matthew takes a big, virile breath. He looks around in satisfaction, hands on his hips. I'm not Matthew Shunn, and I'm not Cool Blue Jazz. I'm both. He cocks an eye at you. I think a lot about where I'm from. Some coked up dude on a sim rig, recording his feelings, mass-produced in a factory, shipped out like a commodity. And this other poor guy, on this slowly sinking, gasoline-reeking drone lot, called a merchant of poverty by his neighbors, alone with his drones. The moldy smell of his trailer makes me angry, Stubtoe Williams. Angry about this heartless shit heap that calls itself meta-humanity, but also makes me proud. Where are you going with this dude? Reliable Matthew taps himself forcefully on the chest. I'm proud because I'm more than the sum of my parts. Whatever aimless tweaker my feelings come from, they merge with a guy who never had a chance, and they alleviate his pain. I live a life of honor. He looks around at the looming walled city, the polluted river, the dilapidated drone yard. I'm like a knight errant. I'm like the swordsman of Jiaduao. I fight for humanity. Thanks for reaching out to Matthew. Don't you worry, I'm watching out for him. Reliable Matthew nods in slow satisfaction, a wizened look in his face. As long as there's chips, I won't get tired. I'll never leave. He claps his hands together and breaks into a gigantic grin. Now let's get back to it. Beautiful. Alright, thanks for laying it out. But damn, Matthew. That's reliable Matthew to you. He breaks out a fresh cigarello and rips off the auto-igniter with gusto. It bursts to life in a puff of rank blue smoke. He regards you with a sly, exaggerated smile. Now, my honorable brethren in arms, how can I brighten your day? Goodbye. Mahjong parlor. Sorry I'm late, Auntie. Kindly Cheng is in the midst of emptying 2 plastic shopping bags when you enter. She places the contents in a pile on her mahjong table. 2 liquor bottles without labels, a box of her thin black cigars, an assortment of individually wrapped gourmet chocolates, and a large caliber pistol with electrical tape wrapped around its grip. Ah, good, you're here. She finishes with the plastic bags and throws them to the floor. It seems like forever since we saw each other. Welcome back. Was your trip worthwhile? Her voice is filled with a rusty energy. Yes, my darling, yes. I met with several contacts within my network who referred me to others in neighboring cities. Regardless of how far technology moves forward, tradition demands that some things be handled face-to-face. I've returned with information that will lead you to the plastic-faced man, the man who killed Raymond Black. While you were gone, we uncovered a relationship between Josephine Sang and Raymond Black. Did you? And what was uncovered? We've been lied to all this time, Wu and me. Raymond Black is actually Edward Sang. Raymond Black is Josephine's son? Her brow furrows. Yes, you were lied to for a long time. This explains where he went when he disappeared years ago. Seattle. What happened? I don't know, just that he went missing after Josephine completed rebuilding the walled city. That was in the early 30s. Her face twists into a mask of disgust. You realize what this means, don't you, my sweet? That inbred little goat whore was cold enough to have her own son executed. Even more reason to find the plastic-faced man. Everything you need to move forward. She grabs a bottle and opens it. I know the identity of the plastic-faced man. His name is Li Tai Lung. And he's an independent contractor. A trusted, deniable asset who handles all of Josephine Sang's more delicate operations off the books and away from the public eye. The plastic-faced man is her shadowy right hand outside of the corporation. Seng doesn't bother with a glass. She takes a long pull off the stinking bottle and wipes her mouth with the back of her hand. And I know how to find him, too. I've made contact with an information broker, wacky China name, who works out of an abandoned night market in Shek Kip Mei called the Xing House Court. It's not hard to find. She takes another pull on the bottle. He's gained access to the plastic-faced man's complete itinerary, where he'll be, who he'll be with, what sort of security he'll have, the works. She grins glassy-eyed. You can use it to perform an extraction. Grab him and find out what he knows. Great, the faster we find the plastic man, the faster we can get our revenge. True, but you can't just pull him out of his car and hit him until he tells you what you need to know. Li Tai Lung designed himself to be the perfect corporate operative. He's installed a unique piece of headwear, you see. It allocates and compartmentalizes client-related memories so that they can be erased upon the completion of a job. As an added security measure, this cortical implant will wipe his memory if he detects he's been captured. Oh, we need to circumvent the implant. Exactly. Unless you can find a way around the cortical implant, you'll have no way to extract the information he has and figure out what happened to Raymond Black. She circles the mouth of the bottle with her finger. Now I've done my part in this, my darling. You need to find a way to neutralize that device. Isabel interjects, her voice breaking slightly as she speaks. I know a way. I've heard of something like this before. I met someone in the Matrix who had to shirk a similar memory wipe implant once. It was a requirement for a big job, and she pulled it off. Keep talking. Her handle is Dreamland, and I know where to find her. All that we have to do is convince her to give up the secret of how she did it. Okay, Isabel and I will go to see Dreamland before we hit the information broker. Then we get the plastic-faced man. No matter who you choose to help you snatch this guy, I'm going to be there when you extract the information from him about Raymond. Wu crosses his arms across his chest and tilts his head towards you. You got it, Finneas? We should all be there. Gobbet eyebrows his arch high. I know I want to see this. Very good, my darlings. Now listen to me. After you get what you need from the plastic-faced man, I want you to end him. Understand? The triad boss taps the table with her finger. I need to send a very clear message that this is what happens when you mess with Kindly Cheng's operations. With Kindly Cheng's people. Josephine takes Nightjar, I take her plastic-faced man. Once you snatch the plastic-faced man, Sang will know something is happening, and events will unfold very quickly after that. You'd best close out any pressing business you have before heading to Shek Kip Mei. Do you understand? Alright, once we set the ball rolling on this, there's no turning back. That's right, my darling. No more side jobs and no more dalliances. Kindly Cheng raps on the mahjong table with an imitation ivory tile. Be sure that your affairs are in order before you head to see the information broker. Alright, Auntie. Got a job to do right here. Captain Yomo. Just go talk to him, you goof. Don't be shy. Captain Yomo is busily playing some kind of gambling game on his comlink. It beeps and flashes as he taps away. Come on, Jomo, win, not lose. Maybe buy yourself that new hat. He doesn't appear to have noticed you at all. The game makes a sad, defeated noise. Jomo curses under his breath, nose wrinkling in disgust. Finally, he seems to notice you. Stupid game. Always it cheats me. Never a good hand. Now, Kindly Cheng sends you, yeah? You need Captain Yomo to take you play pirate? That's right. Got you, Rector, Duncan. We're all set. Remember, Gaichu got that fart spell. Ghoul fart. The ride out to the Nalchi is nerve-wracking. Captain Yomo seems an expert pilot, but massive waves threaten to scuttle his small boat at every turn. Deep thunder rolls in the distance, and at the edge of your vision, lightning occasionally illuminates your target, the MV Nalchi. As Yomo pulls your small craft directly up to the bow of the Nalchi, where you're least likely to be spotted. He throws a rope ladder up over the side, hustling you aboard before pulling away. Time to get to work. I have Karm available? I do have Karm available. Thank you. 13. Jesus. Spirit Summoning. Increases the spellbook slot, which we don't need. Increases the chance for shaman to maintain control of a summoned spirit. We should probably stay on top of that. And then hopefully this will give us enough to put a point into body. Confirm. Climbing onto the foredeck of the Nalchi, you pause to catch your breath. The cargo ship rolls and pitches with the waves that batter her sides, and rain assails the deck. Deep thunder rolls overhead. After a tense moment waiting for the inevitable alarm klaxons, you're nothing but the storm. Lifting his nose into the rain, Gaichu tastes the air with his tongue. He carefully turns his head, mouth open to catch the most noise. I hear nothing but the storm, and I smell no adrenaline in the air. I believe we've arrived undetected. We'll want to keep low and stay behind cover. Duncan stares into the darkness, the subtle glow of his goggles painting his nose and temples a faint red. After a moment, he nods in satisfaction. This is good. The storm's going to make things a lot easier for us. They're less likely to hear gunfire or fighting, much less footsteps. So long as we can stay hidden, nobody will be the wiser. We may be able to sneak our way in. Even if we have to kill a few, if we do it fast, we'll still be in the clear. The storm will drown out anything they send or receive on the radios. If they want to raise the alarm, they'll have to get on to one of the shipboard handsets. We can take them out before they can get there. Camera control panel, hello? Decking 4, nope. Okay, so we're on the bum end of the ship. We're not going up there. Well, we already got to figure out how the fuck we're going to get down. Nope, never mind. I thought we were on this walkway, but got tricked by the perspective. There's some fucking rascals there. We'll pretend Gaichu smelled them. Oh boy. We got our merger team. Now, is he going to see me? Yep. Stop them before they raise the alarm. Alright, I'm just going to haste my friend Gaichu here. Gaichu, I need you to figure out where the fuck that guy went. Where the fuck are you? Oh. Can't have you doing that, friend. I need you to power this guy up right now. Alright, give him the AP too. The robot juice is loose. The gun. Not a good time to miss. Very good work. Let's just take away some of his AP. Wow, that was gross. Full auto fire. 5 attacks that don't miss. Well, they're less likely to miss. Hope you like getting shut the fuck up. Alright, that guy's asleep. That was an incredible first turn. Watch this. You watching? Because we're going to fucking cut this guy down. Whoop! Best spell in the game. Good work, team. Hell, great work. Oh, look, fucking there's the terminal. You're not turning it on, friend. Sorry. My armor. Oh, wow, that put me in the negative. Don't you fucking dare touch it. Is he a rigger? He's a rigger. Nighty-night. Now, Gaichu, this is the perfect opportunity to try your fart move. That. You got stinked. Give him a bit of this. Well, that's no fun. Reactor, power up. Overclock our friend here and just walk him in. Just walk him in. Jesus Christ. This is some gross shit. Don't worry, I've still got AP. And he's asleep. So you know what that means. He's gonna get coup de grace here. Whoop. I feel like maybe I should have done this mission earlier, but who knows? What very well thought out maps. I'm really enjoying the missions in this one. Not being completely fucked over just because guys see me. There's the terminal, so let's just set up shop right here. And fight starts now. Do. Who the fuck? Fella, do you think you're allowed to turn that on? Do you honestly think that you're allowed to turn that on? I'll just get you nice and low for my friend Mercy kill you. Yeah, I need you to hit though. There we go. Mercy kill. What's this one? Oh, just his one shot got stronger. Raptor, we can probably just slice that dude up. Just a second, just a second. Pop. Oh no, not that one. Strength +1, quickness +1. So yeah, we're gonna use the melee on this. Damage 11. Critical chance is greatly boosted. Well, you know what that means. Sorry about your luck, friend. Sorry about my luck. Oh, you poor son of a bitch. Give him a beanbag. Missed it. No, it didn't. I'm a little worried about this guy. He's got some sort of magical security guard armor on. We're going full critical here. And that canceled out the grenade. Another fight well done, my friends. We're going below deck. I got karma for that? 1. As you creep down onto D-deck, the ship is eerily quiet. The sound of the withering storm is muted to low moans of wind and shuddering vibrations when lightning strikes. Collecting yourself, you listen carefully for any other sounds. Nothing. Your presence on the ship appears to be as yet unnoticed. Duncan cocks his head, listening intently. That's the kind of thing I like to hear, Stubtoe Williams. Nothing but the weather. As long as we don't get into a fight down here, we'll stay clear of trouble. Any gunfire will get their attention, and fast. Let's get the data and samples and get the hell out of here. Let's take it slow. No mistakes this far in. Stay low and keep your eyes and ears open. No reason to cause a fuss if we can avoid it. So we just gotta find... Well, it's not even pointing to our objective, so we've got our work cut out for us.